soldiers that's dead and gone. You still holding on, yeah, yeah. We need another fur holiday. Now people don't walk away. People don't walk away. Please hear me say. Please hear me say. We need another fur holiday. We need another fur holiday. To all my homies that's dead and gone. Homies that's dead and gone. It ain't coming back home. Ooh, yeah. We need another fur holiday.
As children of God, we got to do better. Every race, every religion, we got to come together. Out with the old, it's time to try a new era. That's build new schools and the kids will probably learn better. Cause we're in a bad situation, and not just us in the US, but the whole United Nations. They took too long to warn us about global warming, and the same top secret's gonna be the death of our people.
Another episode of JB's Saltwater Fish Tank and Friends. I'd like to give a big major shout out to all the people still in the hobby, still trying to get everything done, still trying to make it happen. What you're looking at here is a 20-gallon all-in-one system. This is a standard 20-gallon converted to become an all-in-one, just like you'd have a BioCube or Aquapod or whatever, except this is a lot cheaper. As you can see, the system's been running not that long, but everything is thriving. I'd say the system's been up for about a month. What's in it right now? I got a blood shrimp, cleaner shrimp. I have some clowns in there. The clowns are. I got a premium snowflake in there, and then I have, well, it's two premium snowflake, one that's semi-connected and one that's fully connected. And then I got a couple of corals all around here and everything like that. Now, you might be asking, how can you have a 20-gallon that's all in one? Well, let me turn on the lights so you guys can see how I have mine set up, and then I'll show you how it was made. As you can see, this portion right here, sorry if the lighting's not too good, but there's basically acrylic inside. This piece comes off, and you can see this says Bad Fish Reef Systems. I don't know if you can see it. It has like a mystery wrasse on it. Has a little top here. Let's see. Let's shine the light over here so you guys can see. Alright, has like a little top. And then, alright. Then it has like 3 chambers. This first chamber right here, I put 2 filter pads. The second one has some filter floss, and it has has a bag of carbon. And then the third one is empty for now. Then this third chamber has a heater and the pump. The pump is a MaxiJet 900. I've tried MaxiJet 1200s and I've tried MaxiJet 600, and for some odd reason the 900 is, well, not for some odd reason, the person who actually built this system said that 900 is the best for the system, and after playing with it I now know why. But for lighting, I'm actually using a gooseneck system. And then I have a electric LED or LED electric bulb, which has I think it's about 4 whites, 6 blues, and 2 reds, and that's actually what's running the system. So you might ask, where did I get this? To put it together, you actually it's like a DIY project. You got to glue it together. But if you want a saltwater system, you don't have a lot of money to spend, and you want something nice, cheap, simple, because you just want to get into the hobby. You don't want to bombard yourself. This is the best way to start. Reason being, as you can see, I don't have any sand in there. All I did was spray paint the bottom black. It's 3-sided. The reason this one's 3-sided is because I was going to put it on my countertop, but it was a little too heavy, and I didn't think my countertop could support the weight, so I ended up putting it right here. I actually took down my son's BioCube. We actually ended up selling it, and now we have this one, which is a little bit more energy efficient and more cost effective. I'll use that word. I had the other one that was running 14 LEDs, which wasn't bad, but this one, this bulb right here that you're looking at, it only utilizes 18 watts versus the, let's say, 54 watts that I was using to run the other system, plus the pump and everything like that. So I decided that this would be a more equivalent fit, and besides, it fits nice and neat. It looks cool. It's actually longer and not rounded, so I can put bigger pieces of rock in there. This is the same rock that was in the BioCube at one point, so all I did was move it over, and it gave me space to add more, be able to add more corals and stuff. If you want to know where I got it from, we'll go here to the handy dandy notebook. As you can see, this is nanoreef.com. There's a gentleman called Yankee Pete. Obviously, he has a lot of posts. He's been doing this for a while. He supports Nano Reef, and this is his actual design. I'm not saying he's the first one who came up with it, but it's the design that I'm utilizing. Right here you can see this is the first chamber where the water comes in. It goes down. You can put whatever you want in here. I actually use, like I said, I use 2 sponges. It comes up into the second chamber. I made a little divider using egg crate for the second chamber, and that's where I have my filter floss and my carbon. I'm thinking about putting some royal floss down in there. And then the third section where that hole is, right here, that's actually where I have my heater and my thing. Now, all you need is some aquarium glue, and you can put this together. It takes no time at all. This second photo is a photo of it hooked up. The only difference between the way he did it and the way I have it set up now, and this is not the this is not the full thread. I'd say custom all-in-one. I think this might be the full thread, and it actually takes you through a whole thing, and that's the look. That's the look of the system with the top on, everything on. The only difference that I did was I went back and cut a hole in the acrylic right here, so I can fit this gooseneck, so it can sit there perfectly, and I want to have it on the side. And I went further, and I added this little spinning mechanism that you get for BioCubes to kind of break up the water and to break up the flow. And then the last thing I did is I added a glass top. I went to a local glass store. I think they charged me like $10 to cut it for me or whatever. So I mean, well, so this is like my all-in-one, and different people have different ideas on how to run lighting and everything like that. So I mean, you go with what works for you, but if you want a simple, cheap design, something that you can utilize, and he also sells like little frag racks for little tanks like this or whatever. It's your decision on what you want to buy or how you want to hook it up. You know, everybody has their own taste and preference. You guys might not like mine, but I mean, it's my take. You can see there that he used like some DIY LEDs to make his, and you can see it's sitting on the table, just like mine is. I think he sells the kit for like $35. Not promoting buying the kit. If you're not a DIY stuff yourself, go ahead and do it yourself. You could go to Lowe's and actually buy acrylic. They actually cut it on site for you, and you can just glue it yourself. You can glue it together yourself, and you can make your own system. You don't have to have the black cover. You could spray paint it black. The only difference in spray painting it black is this: if something goes wrong, you have to basically look down into the system. You can't do like what I just did and take off the piece of plastic and look and see what chamber has the issue, so you can just resolve that one issue. You have to actually take the whole thing apart. Not that it's going to take 8 to 10 days, but I would rather be able to see what's going on, just in case, let's say something vicious got into my system, a crab or something. I don't want to be sticking my hand down there and I get snapped at. So that's just my personal opinion, but as you guys can see, it's a nice little quaint system, and I like it. So you guys might be wondering, like, man, you've been missing for a long time. So what's going on with all your tanks? Well, what I did is went ahead and changed up everything. I moved a lot of stuff. I made a bunch of new decisions, which I can show you guys now. This is my 90 gallon in all its glory. Not sure how the lighting looks to you guys, but my lights are still, since I'm still using the Neptune Apex, still on the sunrise sunset mode. So this is sunrise. The whites aren't completely on yet. So as the rampage, because they're in the rampage mode right now. I'm still using the rapid LEDs. The only difference that I did is I added 2 reds and 2 greens to the setup, which I definitely like. It makes a difference to me personally. I have blues and I got UVs. I removed a lot of fish after the Tang police went after me. So now I'm waiting to see if there's an Antius police, because I guess that's what I'm gonna start collecting. Some interesting new things in the tank. This guy right here, this is a 4-line wrasse. I love that guy to death. He's nice and fat and healthy. He eats everything that's bad in the tank. He doesn't bother any other fish, and he is large and in charge. The only tang that I did keep in the tank is this of Flamingi right here. I kept him, and then my whole plan was to add a bunch of Antiuses. So I've been going through like the list of Antiuses and adding Antiuses little by little. I still have these 2 clowns. Still have my black clown. Like, he doesn't like me to stick my hand in the tank for anything. He bites me for every reason that he can think of. So I mean, I don't know how long he's gonna be staying around. I still got my two cardinals right here. They're getting nice, fat, and healthy. I also have my algae blenny, and I have a mandarin down here. But other than that, that's about it for fish. Besides this, Midas blenny that you see hiding out right here. So everybody looks like they're doing pretty well, and everybody's swimming and happy and healthy. As far as the tank, I went ahead and I switched over to regular salt water. I was trying it out. I think I've been doing it for 2 months. One thing I'll say I do notice after switching back to regular salt water is that I get a lot of algae, all different types of algae. Doesn't matter what it is, I get it. Like, so whether it's cyano, well, I have a small amount of cyanobacteria, but I notice green algae growing, like hair algae growing. But I think that's due to me having the lack of tangs. If I do add tangs back into this tank, it's going to be probably 2 convicts, and that's going to be it. But I definitely need to add some tangs to take away from some of this hair algae. The tank is doing well, very well, if I do say so myself. But I mean, there's a few issues, like I said, with the algae, which I got to get taken care of. Another thing that happened is I went ahead and I removed all the sand from the tank. So my tank is sandless. The way you can tell is if you look at that, that's the bottom strip of the tank. The whole bottom of the tank is painted black except that strip, because that's where the piece of plastic is on the glass. So I couldn't get in there unless I cut it off, and that wouldn't behoove me to. And I also got myself a porthole. Man, guys, if you haven't seen this before, look into it. I love this thing because you can move it to wherever you want, and you can actually go and look at a specific coral, and basically you can zoom into the coral, and I mean, it's like a 3D effect. You can see every little speck on the coral. It's amazing. And I mean, I'm doing it with my camera because it doesn't seem like the camera is responding like your eyes would to it. So but go ahead and check that out. It's called a porthole. I think they make it in 3 sizes, but they're only selling 1 right now, and then the other 2 are coming out in the future. They're pretty nice. You can Google it. You know what? Let me grab my camera phone real quick. Where am I at? And then I'll go ahead and I'll turn on the lights for you guys, so you guys can see what my Refugium looks like and what's going on down there. There's no super major changes besides me, like I said, removing some fish, removing the sand. Well, some people might consider that a major change. Removing the sand, And the rock work is still same from the last final time that I changed it when I had to take the nap and all that good stuff. I'll go ahead and let me turn on the Refugium LED. All right, there we go. And you guys can go ahead and take a look at the bottom. One of these LEDs are out. I have two. I got 2 blues and 3 whites, and then it was supposed to be 3 and 3, but one of them recently went out, so I have to change it. That was my fault because I did something to it, so it's not the company's fault. So, but as you can see, this is my drain. I'm using a soft pipe, the soft pipe to go in there. I got it split into 2 right here. Goes down into this section where my bio balls are. Comes over into this section where my skimmer is, and that skim is only like, I'd say about 2 days old, because I clean my cup like every 2 days. It's ridiculous. This thing does the job. Reef octopuses, you guys gotta look into them because they make a major difference. I don't know if you can see down here, but I got like brine shrimp and everything swimming like crazy. The reason I have this rack down here with egg crate is for the simple fact that I had to elevate the skimmer a little bit higher, because I wanted this sump refugium to be high. In this section, obviously I got Kato and some live rock, and then I got live sand at the bottom. So, i.e., I don't really need sand in the tank if I got sand down here. In the next system, I won't have any sand at all. I'm thinking about going to, I'm going to be utilizing the Zeovit system. And then obviously this is the pump section right here. Now, I'm using a Mag Drive 18 for this tank. The Mag Drive 18 pumps up. It splits off into this 2 little fishes reactor. The reason I don't have my other reactor on my tank, the reactor that I normally use, which is the Reef Results reactor, is because I'm actually cleaning it. I'm in the process of cleaning it because I'm soon to have my 300 up and running. The glass and I had the sump custom. I'm like, the sump is custom made. It's nothing that you guys have ever seen. Hopefully I'll go ahead and do a video on that so you guys can get some ideas. I mean, I wanted to go off the wall, out of this world, like just new. Like, I don't want something that a company makes. I want it my own private design. I mean, this is an original also, like, but you can say, yeah, you know, it still has the same concept of what companies normally do, except I have like a little section right there, which is a piece of glass in the back that holds all of my it holds all of my my temperature, it holds my pH probe, holds my ORP probe and my temperature probe, all of it nice and tucked in into one little section. So, you know, I have that going on over there. But other than that, you could consider this a standard. The next one is not standard at all whatsoever. I still got the Apex running the system. I have a Tunzi 5017 for the auto top off. It's currently not working. I think it gave up on me, so I'm gonna have to upgrade to the I think it's the 3055, which I'm gonna be doing pretty soon. I'm happy that I'm gonna be able to do that. So know that auto top off makes a world of a difference, and you'll notice when yours goes bad, because when you have to start doing the work again after being lazy for so long, it's not the same. So this system right here, in all its glory, will be going up for auction pretty soon. And when I mean pretty soon, I mean in the next couple of weeks. So if you're interested and you don't live too far and you might want to purchase it or whatever like that, drop me a PM and I'll let you know when I'm gonna get rid of it. But I mean, as you can see, it's a nice system. It'll come with a few corals, because I have some stuff attached to the wall that I'm not gonna remove and stuff like that. So if you do plan on looking into it, just know that you're going to be getting a system that's going to be ready to run. It's not like something that you're going to break down and have to wait a couple weeks. This thing is like ready to go. When I give you the system, it's going to come with the bio balls. It's going to come with the excuse me, the skimmer. It's going to come with the everything in the Refugium. It's going to come with the pump, the reactor. The only thing it won't come with is the apex itself and basically the heater. But other than that, everything else is all yours. It's an all-in-one inclusive package. Besides, besides the rest of the corals and the rocks, because that's going into my new tank. But you can set it up how you want. I might even leave some fish in there because I might not be transferring all the fish. So I'll definitely, if you're interested, hit me up with a PM. The stand is 42 inches tall. It's not a short stand. You got plenty of room to work, and this is a JB approved tank. Let's just put it like that. And you also get the LEDs in all its glory. So I mean, you can, if you never had LEDs and this is ready to go, everything's ready to go. Now, what I can do is instead of the LEDs running off the controller, we can make it run automatic, so where they turn on and turn off by themselves and stuff like that, unless you decide that you want to get a controller. But last but not least, I still have my frag tank. This is leaving too because I won't need it pretty soon. I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't need most of this stuff. My new system is gonna be all in one for the most part. Some people say it's not the greatest, but I went to Magna. I ended up winning like a 75-gallon rimless tank and some other stuff. So I mean, I have a choice. I can always set up, like, I'm gonna use that 75-gallon rimless, and I'm gonna probably set up an aggressive tank anyways. So I'm not gonna need all this equipment. This is too much for me. I mean, you guys saw the episode of 6 tanks and counting. Obviously, I don't need 6 tanks. I already got 3 running right now as it stands. So when I have the 300 running, I'm definitely not gonna need a 90 plus a 45 plus a 20-gallon plus a 75. So it becomes a headache, and not because I don't like to take care of them, but because the wife starts nagging. So this is my frag tank. All these corals are leaving pretty soon, and so is the tank. So if anybody's interested in that, you can also give me a shout out or you can send me a PM on that, and I'll tell you everything that it comes with. You get the lights, you get the tank, you get the sump refugium. You get the sump refugium, and it has add-on section right there, so you could put basically any reactor that you want. You could put up to 3 reactors. It's already set up for that. And then the other thing about it is that I have a chiller here. I might end up selling it with the chiller or without. Just depends on the offer that I get. Now, you guys might be wondering, like, hey, isn't this your living room? What happened to the 300-gallon? Well, the 300 is not lost. It's just relocated. So originally, I had my tank, my 90 and my frag tank back here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm getting rid of the table. I'm gonna, fix this area up real nice and spiffy, and then I wanted a section just for my 300. So the Spartan is gonna be sitting back here on its own, and there's gonna be probably 2 little ottomans back here, and that's it. So when you come in, if you come back here, it's only for the tank. There's no other reason you should be back here. So if you don't like tanks, stay your butt in the living room with my wife's friends and have fun and go nuts. So, but it's almost ready to go. I've been picking up little nicks and knacks for it. For example, like this right here, which is a frag rack. Now this frag rack is 17 by 17, and it holds 300 frags. This is going to be going into the bottom, into the refugium section of my tank, because I have a section specially built just for this piece of equipment right here. So you guys see, how eccentric this system is going to turn out. So I know, like, I haven't been posting a lot and I haven't been getting at you guys, but I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing, and I wanted to show you guys some progress. So if you lay around and be patient, you might get to see the complete build. I mean, that's from start to finish. Everything that I do for this tank right here. And right here I got the lights. These lights are aquatenics. Aquatenics. This was a company that was in I think they were in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, and they went out of business, but this was the best light fixture they ever made. It actually holds 14 39-watt lights. T5s. So this is probably what I want to use. If I don't use this, then I'm gonna go with rapid LEDs, and I'm gonna build a complete new LED system for this tank, custom made, whole 9 yards. So we'll see how it goes. Just depends. So if you guys have any questions, concern, gripes, bitches, moan, complaints, whatever, yada 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 yada. If it's anything good, please post it. If not, I won't respond. It's just that simple. So have a good day. Peace.